What's up, YouTube, man? I want to do this video because, I've been on YouTube and I'm looking at a lot of cats talking about they from the street, and I'm going to give my real definition of what a street nigga is, and people might say they might not agree with me, but, that's their opinion. First of all, half these cats is walking around with three or four motherfuckers in a little clip talking about they from the street. These motherfuckers is not from the street, because it take more than three or four more people to say you're a real street nigga. First of all, a real street nigga, I'm gonna use a couple of examples. When your partner go to jail, and he got caught with some dope or whatever he got caught with, he go to jail and he locked up and his baby mama out and she's struggling and they might have 3 or 4 kids. If you not, and that's your real nigga, help her out and try to help him out. When he get out of jail, he goes legit. He do something positive. That's what a real street nigga do. That mean help his baby mama out, while she's struggling, and this nigga locked up, you put money on his commissary to help him out. That's what a real street nigga do. And when he get out, make sure he got clothes, shoes, money, a couple of hundred in his pocket, so he could go legit. A real street nigga, try to get these little youngsters off the block from selling dope. When it come down to it, throwing block parties. Looking out for the older cats, the younger cats out here, renting them jumpers and shit. That's what a real street nigga do. A real street nigga ain't just 3 or 4 motherfuckers that talking about they from the street. You can go ask anybody that. That ain't what a real street nigga do. The real street nigga got respect. That mean when your partner getting some shit, it's a legitimate shit, then you there right with your partner, not running in the house and running and snitching. Because that's what a lot of cats doing, is snitching. That's all they doing, is snitching. When they nigga get caught, they snitching. Or when the heat put on them, they snitch on their partner. You gotta ride with your partner through the good and the bad. So, all these cats, it ain't all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them, but it's a lot of cats on here that doing that shit, that don't really know the definition. And cats ain't street niggas. They ain't got it in them like that. They got Kool-Aid in their heart. They want to be a street nigga. But I'm gonna give y'all some game. What y'all need to do, go get some real street niggas that know the rules and regulations of the game that can really school your ass. It ain't just about, you picking up a gun and shoot somebody. If that's the case, then shit. Anybody can say, the fucking little 8-year-old who might as well just start going around here spraying niggas. And that's the kind of message niggas want to be sending. You got little kids, you want to get these little youngsters off the block. And if a youngster respect you, and he respect what you saying, then he might take your advice and say, you know what, fuck this, I'ma roll with you because you a real nigga. That's how a real youngster's gonna look at it. I got a little youngster right now. He just turned 13. He was like, I want to shut down the whole block and rent a jumper and do a barbecue. And he was willing to pay for it out of his own pocket. I was like, nah, cuz it ain't about to go down like that. I know you trying to look out, you want to get off the block or whatever else. You want to try to get back to the community because you selling all these cats around here dope or whatever else, right? So, I'm old enough, I could go down to the city, I could get the permit and everything else, get it legalized to the police department, And the city see that, they knowing that you did something negative, and they knowing they stand on you, and then you try to do something positive, they gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? The city gonna be like, oh, okay, he was selling dope, we didn't got on his ass too many times, you know what I'm saying? And if you try to throw a block party, you show back to get back, instead of not always negative, selling dope around the hood. I went down there and got the permit, everything else, put everything in my name. I had to get insurance, so if something jump off, then the city ain't liable. You know what I'm saying? But I did it for my little partner, because that's how we ride. And I helped him pay for the food and everything else. We shut down the whole block. Had the police and everybody was cool. That's what a real street nigga do. Get back to the community. Make sure his partner can get out of the situation that they in. You know what I'm saying? Put money in their pocket. Put money in their commissary. Go see a nigga when they in jail. You know, I got my partner here in Folsom right now. You know, I drive up there. Here in I got a couple partners in St. Quentin. In Pelican Bay, I drive up there. You know, I got partners up in LA prison. Up in that area. I drive up there. And that take like 2 tanks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what real street niggas do. You know, so that's what the real meaning of the street nigga. It ain't just about you motherfuckers walking around with a gun. They get back. They help their partners out. They help the partner's baby mamas out when they in a fucked up situation. Cause your partner gonna respect you. Like if one of my partners out of pocket and they consider me an OG, I'm gonna pull their asses to the side and be like, hey, you know, you out of pocket. Don't be funking with this person. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. If I was funking with somebody, one of my partners, my real partners, gonna come tell me that shit. Street nigga, why? You know, so that's what I wanted to say about that. You know, the real definition of what a real street nigga is. And you know, a lot of cats might not say, "Oh, we don't agree with you." Well, that's your opinion. But if you go ask a real motherfucker that, they gonna tell you what a real street nigga is. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm kind of sleepy right now, but the sun is right in my face. I got the sun hitting my face. But you know, that's what a real street nigga is. But that's all I want to say about that, man. And, you know, you can leave your comment, add and subscribe to me, but you know, a lot of cats on here they misinterpreted what a real street nigga is. It ain't just about, like I said, walking around with a gat in your pocket. Okay, if that's the case, fucking 6 or 7 year old doing it. And I don't know too many of them doing it, unless you're in a gang. And I ain't knocking them. I mean, but you know, like everybody want to say about the Crips and the Blood. Yeah, but they do barbecues on their blocks and shit. I'm not knocking them. You know, you look on YouTube, you see a couple of, I seen a couple of videos where either the Crips or the Blood, they doing barbecue on their block. Giving back. They still might be gangbangers, but they giving back. Look on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what the real definition of street nigga is. You there for the good and the bad. Because half these cats, like I said, saying they from the street, they get caught up with something, they snitching. They go tell, as soon as the DA or somebody offer them 10 years or 5 years, these niggas can't hang in a pen. Because half these cats ain't never been to the hall. I look at it, if you ain't been to the hall, you might as well shut the fuck up. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say nothing. You know, but that's how I feel about it. You know, so that's all I gotta say about that, man. Y'all can leave y'all comments on however y'all feel. That's all I gotta say. I'll holler at everybody later. See this.